I like it, I love it, I want some more. I like it, I love it, I want some more.
Ah, oh yeah, guys, it's cold. I don't know why. Like it's almost like the mid of September right now. I know in a lot of people's minds they believe that September is like end of. It's like there's no more winter because it's supposed to be spring. September means spring because the spring day is on the 1st of September. But remember, latitudes or longitudes, we are not in the same like place or closely related to the sun in the same way. I mean, even in the same country that we're living in, which is South Africa, it's a very diverse country, even when it comes to time. Cape Town may not be sharing the same time as Johannesburg. You get what I'm trying to say? So yeah, man. Yeah, Durban may be warmer than any other place in South Africa during the so-called winter seasons or winter season. But even all the winter seasons to come in the past. So, with that being said, welcome to Unseen Gems. The focus tonight is on the incredible local talent in our community. We'll explore the challenges they face and the journey they've embarked on. Like as a talent, you you kind of like embark on a journey ever since you have discovered that you have this certain talent. So you kind of like initiate a journey. You initiate yes, a journey, and then you have in your mind a destination. Obviously, as much as it may be, the destination and the journey itself may be highly influenced by the surroundings, your immediate surroundings, environment where you've grown up, who's surrounding you, um, what are you being exposed to, even your talent itself. You may discover it amidst that process of mingling with society, with your immediate environment, the society that is around you. Because it's the society that teaches you, it's the society that shapes you, where you coming from, who you with, where you are, the people that you talk to, the people that you look to. All of these things, all of these people, they have a great contribution towards who you are, who you actually are in the current moment. Because all of these people, it's not like they are the ones who tell you what to do. It's not like they are the ones who who decide for you. It's not like they are the ones who are practically making decisions for you or making you love certain things or making you make certain decisions or in places that you might find yourself in at some point. They may not have directly influenced you into that particular place that you're finding yourself in, and whereby you'll be making an introspection just a few while after that event. You may be looking into the mirror like, ish, I wasn't supposed to be there. I don't know how I found myself there. This may be caused by some indirect pressure that comes from society, which I wouldn't really, let's say it's a peer pressure, but really most of the times things that we do things that we actually see them to be okay by looking at the age group that we are, and then you'll be like, okay, these people at my age are actually doing this. They're part of this particular movement. Therefore, you fall into FOMO. You find yourself having a fear of missing out. Like, I'm practically the same age, but I'm not interested in all what these guys are interested in. And then you get some other people being yapping about what is happening around, and then that you are living under a rock while you're living with them and they know where you're staying, and then you're just living with them all the time. But you want to make a point, you want to prove a point that you are also a human being, you're also someone who can do these things. Then you end up finding yourself in a place that you never planned to find yourself at. But I'm not saying you have to blame yourself for that or you have to blame anybody. It's not about blaming. I think life is about experiencing. No, it's more like for me, I feel like this is an experiment. Life is an experiment, right? So, in order for the experiment to go smoothly, we as human beings need to experience because we are the apparatus. Apparently, probably we are also the chemicals in this experiment of life. You know what I mean? So, as you know, in what's happening in the lab, in order for the experiments to carry on or to carry out that for scientists to carry out a particular experiment, ingredients or apparatus also as they also need they also need what you'd call chemicals. Yeah, to check the chemical reactions and stuff. Someone was saying stuff and stuff. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that the talent that we possess or have may not be something that is an innate ability, but it may be something that has been learned and like from your environment. You may have learned how to play soccer, quite obviously, because you would never be born knowing how to kick a ball unless somebody teaches you how to kick a ball. I can imagine like a son of Ronaldo or Messi being born in a place where but no one is playing soccer and no one knows anything about soccer. There's no soccer at all, no ball being kicked. And then now the boy grows up to be like 18 years old or 20-year-old. And then now you throw because he's the son of Messi, and then you will throw him the ball and expect him to actually or immediately know how to interact with the ball. It doesn't make sense today. So we wouldn't really kind of like assume that it's, talent is not a skill. Because that's my point. Talent is a skill. Talent is learned. It's not an innate ability as much as you'd say it is inherited. But also, most of the things that we would say are inherited, like we would also blindly get excited over the fact that so and so does things like exactly like his father. Whereas these people are staying in the same house and his father is the one who trained him to be a functional human being. So yeah, for me, talent wouldn't be something. Talent is highly learned, guys. So you can't say you were born being able to run like fast. Why are they having coaches? If you run fast, why do you have to have a coach or even training for that matter? It's because that's a skill. So my point is that if it's a skill, then you need to nurture it because we nurture skills. You need to take care of the skills as well so that it doesn't fade away because you might just forget how to do whatever unless it's something that you're doing each and every day, which that is called practice.
which makes perfect. You won't be perfect in any skill if you don't practice a skill daily or more frequently or more often. Let us not waste much time. All right, I just wanted us to kind of like, yeah, step on there a little bit just to clear the space. We must know that talent is talent, and talent can be referred to as a skill. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I would even ask to listen to this. Right. I don't know if you can hear what I'm hearing. But so hearing what I'm hearing. So yeah, man, guys, people shouldn't be acting crazy around this hillbilly man. You must teach others. Keep going fast. Teach them how to play something good, how to play rugby, getting well. This other people that just I don't like people who like to that everything is made easy for everybody. Like special. So yeah, I don't know this yeah.
You know better, so you did better. Plus, I'm more of a real bitch and my pussy wetter. 50 inches to my ass, I'm a trendsetter. Left my old nigga, cause my new nigga flip better. Booked a flight to Puerto Rico. Can't believe bitches vacationing in Chico. Meeting with a foreign plug, nigga named Rico. Sipping out a wine glass, but it's Casamigo. He rubbing my feet, feeding me grapes. Ask where I've been, whole life's been great. Since stayed down back when I was pushing A's. I upped the roll on a fish, trying to crack a case. I upped the roll on a blue honey to the face. You would think I was scamming the way the money flowing. You been home for some years, just where your money going? I'm on an island right now, no it's not snowing. My nigga Glizzy and Dior's, no it's not showing. You did better. More of a real bitch and my pussy.
It's more like you know better, but you didn't do better. And some very bad vulgar language that was thrown there. I'm so sorry about that, but did you get there, lady? What she was saying right now, but oh, it's like got the same music up in here, like dance. Let's dance. Oh yeah. Vibes.
Catch a glimpse of your face in the neon. Suddenly begging, please set me free from your eyes, your touch, history, secret crush I gotta hide. You wanna take me away, wanna dance instead, get you out of my head. This is getting so complicated. It's a mess for the ages, and I'm beating inside. Dancing on the edge of disaster.
Oh yeah, we back.
I like it. I love it. I want some more.
Yeah, who wouldn't want some more of that music? But let's just get on with the show, man. This is Bani.
I like it. I love it. I want some more.
All right, thank you for coming through. So yeah, man. Now we are here. This is our hidden gems. So are we talking about hidden talent, the talent that is not being exposed to promotion or is not being promoted? No one is being exposed to this talent, so no one knows about it. Something like that. Yeah, but, I'm not here to talk on behalf of anybody's talent or anyone. But I'm just here to actually highlight the fact that there's a lot of people that are talented and um, it's of a sin, something like that. We don't really look into their talent. But do you have to blow their horns? Who's going to blow their horns? They're not blowing their own horns. How do you blow your own horn? By excelling in what you do, in whatever you claim to have, to possess. And if you're saying you're good at it, why don't you do it? Why don't you be good at it and then do the best that you are claiming to be? You know what I mean? That's how it's supposed to be, man. We are not babysitting anybody here and then petting anybody on the back. But yeah, man, you got it. If you don't, you don't. You're not doing anything. You're not doing anything. Don't come around here and tell us that you have a plan. Tell us that you are actually executing plans. You understand? So, man, local talent is everywhere, as I said, but often remains unrecognized. So, that's what we actually saying here. I don't want people to come here crying and say, "Yeah, man, that's true. We are not actually recognized." Ha, ha, ha. Think about the local street performers or the artists selling their work at small markets. Those guys are doing something. So you can't come here and tell me that you're not being recognized, but you're not doing that. They are talented. Those guys are really talented. Their reach remains limited. Whatever they go to, their reach remains unlimited. Why is that? A lot of it comes down to access. Access to platforms. Resources and networks that can help them grow, but they don't have access to these things. But tell me what? People in the streets know about them. They do know about them. Many of these talented individuals work multiple jobs also. Like they don't have time. So creating in their spare time is like pouring their heart into their craft only to be met with closed doors. That's what I really happens. So that's really discouraging because you be working, thinking that okay, I'm working so hard so that I can buy equipment and then I can actually try to do something about my talent, and only to when you're trying to knock in some doors, only to find out that doors are locked. Okay, what were you waiting for? What were you expecting? Like you're not in your neighborhood, these people don't know you, and then you'll be moving around and knocking in doors. What I mean by that is that you have a talent, right? You're good at it, right? Good. Probably soccer, whatever. Let's just talk about soccer because that one is something that a lot of people experience or are exposed to, right? Talent that dies, and then you'll be like, hey, this child was so talented when they were growing up, and then but they didn't end up anywhere in life. It's because they were not promoted. Who are you expecting should be the one who is supposed to promote this particular individual? It's whoever feels like doing it. If there's no one who feels like promoting that particular individual, whoever sees that the particular individual is really talented should hold themselves accountable and try to do that. So this is the story that we need to tell, and tonight we'll begin that conversation. Right now, let us focus on well-known artists. Right, someone we can say he's been making waves. Okay, um, let us say someone who has an incredible story to tell about their journey, their work, which is powerful, ways rooted in personal experience or probably cultural heritage. They are like people that are like that, and you'd find that they are flourishing in their spheres. People who don't really depend on saying I am talented, therefore I need people to kind of like come and find me or recognize me. So these people, they begin their journey in deep villages, drawing inspiration from the vibration of life around them, playing guitars, making guitars out of dirt and anything that they can find. It's actually these people. They're from the ground, they are really rooted from the roots, right? And their art affects the struggle as well. The same art, when it is out there and being experienced by a lot of people, or not even by a lot of people, just the product, the success of producing that particular product. It could be a craft that is being made by hand, it could be music, it could be a song, it could be anything. So the guys, they build, and then all this reflects, reflects the struggle. It also reflects triumph of everyday life, like being able to buy a share, if you understand what I mean. And they're using their talent just for that as well. But for them to build something and then being able to finish that, making it a finished product, they become to be happy. They start to be happy, excited, can't wait, seeing the children licking fingers from what they bought, from the money they made. Now, they may be appreciated locally, but they face many barriers in gaining wider recognition. We know this. These people, they had navigated a system that isn't always welcoming or accessible, but they have navigated it. If you may ask, what do they know about organizing an event? Even if the event they've organized or been part of or had been part of in the past wasn't really something that is recognizable, but they really know the hustle behind all that, right? So one particular piece of their work stands out, and this could be performance or any artwork that will capture a moment, right? It's like an album or a single. It will capture an emotion. Imagine just walking by the beach, you sing, someone has crafted something, and then you'll be like, wow, this is really beautiful. You sing a portrait on the wall, you sing a portrait online, you sing a portrait in a gallery or somewhere, I don't know. It will really capture an emotion in such a raw, authentic way. You know, you don't really need someone to come and sell it to you and lie to you so that you can see it in their way, and then you may fall in love with how they are selling it to you, and then you think that you love what you've bought from them, but you're actually in love with how they were selling that particular thing to you. So it's these kinds of works that deserve to be seen by wider audience. because that's the work that changes people's way of life, perspective, how they're feeling in the moment. So, what's the next step for them? What do we do? How do they play a role that will really give them a way that they can break through? How do they plan to break through the noise? You know what I mean? And make their mark. How is this going to happen? I'm also curious as you guys are. I would love to find out as well. But for now, let's just bounce and then. Oh yeah, he's still there. So as we continuing and going on with our show, this is Bani and Dondo coming to you live from Bani Studios.
I like it. I love it. I want some more.
You know what it is. Oh yeah. You're listening to Bani and Dondo coming to you live from Bani Studios. Today we're not talking about much, but we're talking about the hidden gem. We're talking about talent that is not recognized or well promoted, the local talent that is striving and to make a breakthrough. What could be a breakthrough? What could define a breakthrough? What could you say is a breakthrough or defines a breakthrough? So yeah, how can they make it out there? All right. So we are just going to talk about a lot of talents. Okay. Like we can also just pick one of the guys that we know and talk about it, look into that and all that. So with that being said, hold on to your horses. Just do not worry or do not go anywhere because I've got you. Oh yeah, this is Bani and Ondo. Back at your screens right now. We are talking about the hidden gem. Right now, we are just getting through the show just fine. Spotlight on success and success story. Let us look at something like that, something that we all know we have experienced. Let us now shift the focus to success story. Now, let us look at one of the local talents that we have recently, or that we know has been recently widely recognized. Someone like Tyler. Yeah, we all know Tyler, right? He is a South African. So I'm within all rights to talk about her because I kind of like understand the roots where she comes from because I'm a South African as well. And I also understand the artist struggles that they all go through. But amidst all the different and all this pass through all of these stages, like kind of different eras. I wanted to say that just different times. With that in mind as well, as much as the recent talent that has been discovered or recently discovered is living in different times. than talent that we can compare to, which wasn't really discovered, that lived in a different time. But the recent time, like look at the talent that we talked about, the local talent that is thriving in making performances just in locally and trying to be recognized locally, but they aren't really making a breakthrough just because probably they're lacking information or they're lacking promotion. Now let us look at the guys who just made a breakthrough that it's even they've gapped them. There's like a gap, you know, after making through, they just make it internationally. So it's like now, if you make it through, if it happens that you'll be able to make it through, as much as it is hard to make it through now, but those who actually end up making it through, they really make it through internationally now for a wider range of audience, and then their voices or their art will be experienced by a lot of people and felt by a lot of people, which is that it's a great achievement. Of which I would also, as an artist, or suggest to artists that they should look at their work in that sense, in that manner, whereby they would look at it and say, um, the words "as long people experience my work" are not words coming from a loser, but the part that says "as long" is kind of like say, okay, whatever. Okay, people aren't giving me money as long as they do listen to it. So yeah, when I talk about promotion and exposure, I don't necessarily mean making sales, but what I meant is that your art being known worldwide or being known just by a lot of people and recognized that this is your work and that you're good at this without you getting money. For me, money just spoils everything, you know. That's why it makes a lot of people tend to throw away their talent and focus on and gains. And then when you don't have any gains, you start to curse the talent that you've got. And then when you're cursing the talent that you've got, you'll tend to turn your back on what you are able to do, right? So we really need to focus on these guys as much as they've made it. Their breakthrough came with these things, you know, like social media, which really caught the attention of a certain number of people, likes, views, and probably that's how they're also marketing themselves when they're going to these distribution places or companies that would further market them or would market them further. So by just being part of this or signing with these companies that are well known already, that have been performing very well in the space of media, the space of talent, or the space of artists, these guys will be thriving already. And then you ride on their trains, on that gravy train. When you're riding on a train, you're obviously gonna get a lot of exposure, and then that's automatically getting promotion. That's being promoted to the next level. And sometimes that could be the last part, like the dream coming true, you know. But there's a lesson here about resilience and the importance of not giving up. Because we all say these guys just boomed after they were recognized on the social media. Remember how many people are having accounts on the social media, and how many people are recognized, and how many people are not. How many people who work so hard for them to be recognized, and how many people who actually go extra mile, like having managers, like having managers, people and producers, people to promote them, or not. You understand, just so that they can make a breakthrough. You understand? So that's one of the things that people need to look at. Resilience, you know, just don't give up is the proof that with the right support and a bit of luck, obviously, you, you, with a bit of luck, local talent can make it, obviously. So, but this also shows that the importance of community, that it is helping these talents rise. As I said, even the talent that you have, you got it from the community. So the approval as well that you're good at whatever you're saying you're talented at, you have a talent of, or you got a talent in. Like, what is this? How do you, I don't know, man. Whenever you say you're good in your talent, how to phrase it? I don't know. As much as you say that, but without support from the community that you are leaving, you are coming from, you wouldn't really be sure that you are good at that. You really need their approval. You need their assurance. Would you say you are good at this, so you can go for it? You know what I mean? Like the importance. So there are also mentors, people we can look at, friends who always say, "Man, go for it, we're good at this," even when they lie. But those lies actually will get you somewhere because they are kind of like crafted for motivation. They're not just lies. They're lies that are there to motivate you. So it's just that the community, the immediate people, your family, the support that you're gonna get from mentors, the support that you're gonna get from friends. And now, if those people are giving you enough support, and then you will eventually be in, you'll be comfortable to actually showcase your talent in a wider audience. And when you get there, you still get the support from these guys that we've been supporting. Now you're gonna get more supporters as well. That will play a big role in the journey of actually getting to be recognized. And yeah, so these are the first people that should or could, or or as an artist, you should really look into these community, the people that are around you. They are the first people to promote you. Those are your first marketers. You don't really have to ask for that. Just you have to be good at, like, be good at what you're doing. Don't just show them, present it to them, and as much as you're doing, you'll improve and get better. As much as you get better, they will also let you know that now you are better than you were in the beginning when you started. We weren't really sure about it, but your persistence and consistency really showed that you really want this, and then you now have become perfect, or you have learned, or practice have made you perfect. So the moment they say that, you will gain a lot of confidence, and you will feel like, okay, let me take it out there. Let me take it to the people. Let me go show other people that I can do this. Let me show other people that I'm good at this. Because now you're already been given what? Assurance, approval by other people. Right. Let's get it is. Let's listen to this, man. Mm. All right. That was Marita. Okay. We back at it once more again. So right now, let us just talk about uh let's get into digging deeper into the topic right now and the challenges, the potential solutions as well for promoting the local talent. So yeah, guys, as much as we talked about the fact that the immediate people that are around you, the immediate community, is the one that is going to be automatically your marketers, people who are promoting you, right? That immediate support is really needed because that's one of the solutions, right? Whereby you need to have your local community that is proactive in supporting the talent. Also, this means that they have to attend local shows, man, even if they are cheap. Like, feel like, yeah, this is too cheap. It sounds like it's too cheap to be good. I mean, it sounds too good to be real. Someone like that, let me like, come on, I can go to this show. I know so and so, but why must I go to his show? Go and support, man, because you know the person. Just go there just because they're there. Because when they blow up, you will want to let the world know that you know the person. But why don't you be part of their upbringing? They are building up their journey. Be part of the journey. Be the guy who changed the tire, who helped out when the tire burst, and then you changed the tire and they didn't charge anything. So go and support a local artist in local shows, in local clubs, even if you don't club. Who's talking? So man, yeah, you gotta do this. You also have to buy their art. People are making art, they're selling art. As much as you feel like it's expensive, come on, man. Why are you selling me a t-shirt so expensive? Come on, man. Think about the idea, right? Don't think about the expenses here. Just buy the t-shirt. Just go to the event. Just buy what they made. Don't waste time. Don't be choosy. Don't be stingy. Just help people out when they are asking for help. That's all you need to do. You need to help them out. So yeah, those are one of the things that are very important. You need to look at that. That's one of the solutions, right? And it's also one of the challenges. If people are not showing up in shows, just local shows, the one that the artist can just walk. Like you can walk to the artist's place and ask for whatever art they are good at, whatever they are making. You can ask for it. You can buy it from them. You can go to their shows, showcasing. You can go to art galleries or art centers in the local art centers that allow these guys to showcase their art as well. In art centers, you'll get everything like music, clothing, and everything is being showcased there almost every week. So this is how you can show support, and you can also promote by just taking pictures and then sharing in your own social media. So these guys, they don't have much resources to share their own stuff on social media. Also, we know that the local government and the community organizations could step in, offering support in form of workshops. Just have to workshop these guys. Oh man, you have this particular talent. Do you know how to sell, how to make money? This is what you're supposed to do. You must conduct free workshops. The government or some of the organizers also, there are grants that are out there, but if they're not, these people have no idea about the grants. They're not being workshopped and then being told how these grants are being obtained, and then how one gets the grant. Then you wouldn't really be able to actually, yes, they wouldn't be able to acquire or get the grant if they are not being told how to, right? We also need to, guys, come on, when they are like maybe well-known artists coming over to the local places or the local promoters, when you're calling your international artist or your national artist to come and perform for your customers, please do also include these local artists as well, just for openings, just for them to help out, just to be exposed to this. You know what I mean? Just for them to do this a little play or something. Also, do guys buy local stuff that is being crafted by local artists as well. That also will show some little support as well. So here, those are the things that we can do. Also, businesses can act as patrons, like people who are buying from these guys and then they are reselling. We're playing a middleman um, role there. You can also sponsor some of these as local businesses, sponsor these events. You can also commission some local artists. So it's kind of like a win-win situation for businesses to get unique and businesses who are community driven, who has community driven content. So artists will get composure that they need. So in this way, guys, you should really really kind of support all the local artists in that particular manner. Right now, let's call to action. Let us engage our listeners or people who are watching. Basically, I know you may come across this a little bit later. Now it's live, but you might come across it when it's no longer live. But all I want for you guys when you have time, right? So please do comment on down below. What do you think about the topic? What do you think we have covered, or what do you think we haven't covered that we're supposed to cover? But then again, really, these are the ways that we could really support and try to promote the local talent. And we must also know that talent, no one is born with it. It's a skill. So a lot of people can actually acquire different talents. If the other talent is not working out, you can actually look for another one because this is like a skill. You can learn it as well. You were never born playing soccer, but people know how to play soccer because they've learned. So now we have this show, man. There's nothing more we've been doing here but recognizing the talent, the local talent. So as we coming to an end of the show, right now I'd just like to play you the last song and then we come to an end of the show and then we close. And then that's it. Because in few minutes, in 13 minutes, it is going to be an hour. So yeah, man.
I like it. I love it. I want some more.
Yeah, do you? Let's get down to it. All right, guys. I thank you so much for staying or watching.
I won't fight. I'm just tired of healing. I won't fight. I'm just tired of healing and feeling like I never meant anything. Surrendered. The secret's meant.
Oh yeah, guys. We are talking about the local talent, how to promote it and how to support it, how to really let it flourish. We really need to visit local shows. Oh yeah, you're listening to Bani and Odo, your host from hosting, oh, broadcasting straight from Bani Studios in Mkatsani in UK. It's London. Oh yeah, we're closing on a very nice note right here, right? Okay, let's get to the last part of our broadcast, of our topic tonight. as we've been saying, we've been talking about the talent that is not being promoted, the talent that is not being recognized locally. And then now we're trying to navigate ways and then trying to kind of like come up with solutions after recognizing this type of a problem. So yeah, we did throw around some of the solutions that we need to actually start by supporting these guys before they even blow, so that we can recognize them. Let's recognize them now in the shows that they are bringing to us each and every day in their own expense, because they would kind of like call people to a show knowing that people might not show up. So please guys do show up in shows. All right. So the tonight show is about it has been about recognizing local talent. It's been about understanding the barriers they face, exploring ways we can all contribute to breaking those barriers down. So we need to support local talent, which means this is all about building a stronger and more vibrant community. This means actually it's about ensuring that everyone has a chance to shine. You understand? So take what you've heard tonight. Think about it. How can you make difference in your community? So thank you for being part of this journey. From me to you. That's it. Just before I get out, I'm gonna leave you with some nice music, of course.
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
Yeah, out. Thank you for watching. I still have some time though, and we stick around. Still have some time. Can we stick around a bit and listen to this music? Don't you like it?
I like it, I love it, I want some more.
been listening to Bani in bringing you this early night chat to Bani, right? So yeah, it has come to an end. We've been talking about the talent and supporting local talent and about building a stronger or more vibrant community support talent so that it can flourish and be promoted. Thank you. Wow.